Hey all, good morning. Yeah, I see. Apart from me and DURGASOFT, 10 participants, 9 participants. Okay. Let us see many others joining. We'll start in next 2 minutes. Yeah, many others joining. So, Abish, Ankit, Arvind, Krishna, Muhammad, T. Babu, Parmisha, Patil, Pavan, Raga, Rekha, Srisha, and Satyanarayana, Bhuvaneshwar. I see 13 participants. Yeah. Let me share my screen. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, no.
Yes. Great. So you have one reaction option in Zoom, right? Do you guys able to see that option? Everyone? There is a reactions option. Share screen, reactions, apps, and more. Do you guys able to see that? So if you are able to see, there is an option raise hand. Can you please guys click on raise hand? Yeah, just click on raise hand. I see 9 able to do this. What about others? Click on it just one time. Click on raise hand. Anil, do you able to do this? Arvind,
Sorry,
Avan.
right now, so I didn't hear what you said.
So I'm saying go to reactions option. In
Okay.
Zoom options, we have reactions option. Their raise hand option is there.
Yes.
I just want to see how many are active.
Yeah.
Arvind, you there? Pavan and Rajendra, Ram. You guys able to see that option? Yeah, Pavan. So I just want to see, from this. Yeah, you can down your hand, okay? I see 16, 17 people has joined. Yeah, you can down your hand. Let me share my screen. Let me know, guys, once you can. You guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. So now my first question is, how many of you are freshers? How many of you are freshers? Raise your hands now. Four. Only four? I see only four. What about others? I see Rekha, Bhuneshwari, Ankit, and Satyanarayana. Five. Not five, four. Okay. So how many of you having experience more than 1 year? 1 year plus experience? Yeah, freshers can down their hand, okay? Who clicked on freshers, right? Just down your hand. I just want to see the participants' experience so that we can plan our session. So you guys are having 9 members. I see they are having at least 1+ years of experience. So out of these 9, do you guys working currently? How many of you working? Okay, down your hands, and whoever is working, keep your hands up. How many of you working? 7. 7 are working. So here, okay, let me put question like this. Who is having experience more than 3 years? More than 3 years experience, who is having? Greater than 3 years experience?
More than 3 years experience in IT or on
IT.
Yeah.
As we are here for learning IT projects only, right? Yeah, IT or non-IT, wherever you are, right? So you might have, if you are in marketing side also, you must have some marketing exposure also. That also we can count. Having simple technical experience only may not enough for your long career. You should have marketing skills, you should have good communication skills. Okay. So how many of you have more than 3 years? 6 guys? Okay. 6. I see 6 members are more than 3 years experience. And who is having experience above 6+ years? Three are there. Parmisha, you are working and you have more than 6 years of experience. And Pawan, Rekha?
Yes, Naveen.
Yes. So in which field you are working? In IT only?
IT. I was working in IT.
You are working in IT. So Parmisha Patil, what about you?
I'm also working in IT.
Okay, you're also working in IT. Great. So I see 2 people are having more than 6 years of experience. They must aware of the process also, right? Industry, how the process we follow. Great. So your complete experience is IT experience only, right? Parmisha and Rekha?
4 years IT experience and 2 years technical, non-technical.
Non-technical. So what about you,
Yes.
Rekha? Yeah,
Yes,
complete.
I have complete IT experience.
So it's more than 6 means 10 years?
Sorry?
I mean,
Sorry, Naveen.
what is your experience?
10 years.
10 years you have. Great, great. And what about you, Pat?
Only 5.5.
Yes, 5.5. Great. So many participants joined once again, right? Who didn't raise their hand before, right? So whoever joined now. So raise your hands if you are fresher. So I can see 3 more participants, 4 plus 3. Okay. And do you have any experience? At least 1+. Okay. So from this, what I can understand is, for this session, not only freshers, for this session, right? You all need to understand, for this session, not only freshers, right? So the working professionals also joining here, right? Working professionals also joining here. So now let us understand, right? Let us understand what is your requirement. For freshers, I can understand. For freshers, I can understand they must wants to learn how to start with a project. If they joined a company and if they get a job, once getting the job, or to get the job, or to get the job also, to get the job and to start with a project, they want to learn something here. Once after getting job, or the requirement itself may be job here, right? You want to find a new job. And what about the experience, guys? Who is having 1+ or 3+ 6+ years of experience? What you have? So what you are expecting from this session? Let me guess. Who is having very less experience, like 1+ years of experience? They want to know more about how the analysis phase goes, right? When a project initiation started, right? From initiation to delivery, how the project flow goes, and how you design a system. How you design a system. How do you design a system? End-to-end system, how do you design? How do you manage a project end-to-end? How do you start designing? How do you implement it? Right? So maybe that part you guys must be expecting here. And what about who is having good experience? In my view, who is having more than 3+ years experience or 6+ experience, guys, right? They must aware of the industry process. They are already in job. They must aware of the industry process or terminologies, project models, what is Agile, what is Waterfall. Now, what are your expectations? Who is having good experience? If you joined here, what are all your expectations here? Can you guys talk? What you are looking for? Yeah.
Like end-to-end process. We know, like I know, like a process, like the different, like the high, the advanced technology, how we can implement that project, and because the day by day, like IT is growing with new future, new style of development of the applications.
So you want to learn process, not the technology. Only
Yeah,
process.
technology also. The technology I have already, I know.
You know the technology. Good.
Yeah.
You know the technology, and you are looking for to understand more about the process.
Yes.
So what kind of process you are looking for? The
Like
delivery process, or in terms of
We
like
want to learn
for
everything from the scratch
correct.
from the beginning of the project.
okay. So from the beginning of the project, how we do the low level design to high level design to low level design, requirements gathering, complete
How do we
architecture
use the
designing.
tools and how we store it in Git like that everywhere.
Okay, how to use Git, and end-to-end process you want to learn,
Yeah,
so that you can become like a technology lead, or you can become like a architect, or you can lead your own thing, your own teams, or your own company, if you
by the end
understand the
of the
entire
project,
process.
we want to know each and every tool or how to deploy, how to test everything.
Hmm. So by end of the day, you need to understand what tools industry using and what is the use of them and how to use them. At least a one tool from each area.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what your expectations. Great. So if you are looking for how to start with, they know only the technology. Freshers, they know the technology, and they want to see how a project goes in an industry, a project or a product in a company, how it will start, and in what all areas we involve during the development process or delivery process, or in the designing process. What are all the processes that we follow in terms of from the daily stand-ups to delivery process, right? So what are all the processes that we follow in industry? How do we get a project? How do we get the billing? These all areas we need not to go more, but my focus is here. My focus is here. I will treat everyone like a entrepreneur. I'll treat every one of you like an entrepreneur. And if you want to start your own IT company, and if you want to start getting projects, once after getting projects, if you want to build a team, once after building team, if you want to design a system for a particular domain, if you take any e-commerce or insurance, right, or a banking is a big sector, we should not talk more about it. A small kind of e-commerce we can build, I'm sure. And any e-commerce application or any in-house or warehouse product management applications, which are in terms of having very big revenue, or if you want to build your own products and if you want to market it, right? So my expectation or my aim from this session is, I want to make you everyone as an entrepreneur. So you should be able to build your own business. Build your business. This is my motto. So this is what I planned earlier earlier I have given these project sessions. There I thought only about the project, how the project we need to start, what are all the models we have, how do we designing, what are all the use case, I mean the flows we design, sequence diagrams or the use case diagrams or modeling diagrams. These all stuff that is purely technical part. Or before jumping into the code, that's a process where we will understand the system and we design it, right? Beyond that, nowadays, right, people are building their own business irrespective of their experience, irrespective of their background. The people are building their own businesses, and from it they are earning more and more. Correct? Do you have any such friends or do you have any such experience? Any one of you who started their own business and earning better than us? Anyone? You can raise your hand if you know, if you have a such circle, if anybody doing such business. Okay, nobody. Yeah. Why I want to follow this model is, is because I have a friend. Okay, so I have a friend who is my classmate in BTech. Okay, my BTech completed around in the year 2010. I completed my BTech from JNTU Hyderabad. So I have a friend who attended and who tried to get the degree almost for 6-7 years. See, he didn't get any degree, right? So which means he failed. He don't have BTech degree also. And many of our friends are having BTech degree. We passed out, we came into the market, we learned technologies, and we got jobs, and we settled well. We all settled very well here. Now I want to talk about him. He started many businesses. He started hotels business, right? He started, a kind of books business. He started many businesses. He started. From that businesses, he understand the market, how people will treat us, how to interact with the people, how to talk with them. So he improved his communication skills or his marketing skills from that business. Thereafter, what he did, he started his own company. He don't even have his degree. He started his own company. I'll name it here, no issues, right? He's my friend. It's a small company he started, Tizola. If you are aware, I mean, if you are, in Telugu states, you might see this app, Tizola food app. It's like a Swiggy, Zomato. In many places, I saw his boards also, advertisement boards. He's marketing in urban places. He's marketing in big great cities and C grade cities. As in A grade cities, we have Swiggy and Zomato are strong competitors. He went to the next level cities. There he is marketing, and he owned almost 300 plus cities by today. 300 plus cities he owned from the simple food app. 300 plus cities he is serving his app, irrespective of service. Is it good or bad? I don't know. But irrespective of his service, he established in 300 plus cities across India, more in Telangana and Andhra. Right now, from this business, he is earning more than us. And now his venture is right. If he sell this Tijola also, he would be getting around 3 plus 4 crores. It's a small, application, 3 to 4 CR. He can sell it up to 3 to 4 CR. It is a listed company. It's a listed company, and it have ISO certification and all. So he can sell it for 3 to 4 crores. Do you guys know that if I continue my career in IT industry by getting a job, by what time I will earn this? By paying all your EMIs, house EMIs, and paying, tuition fees to your kids, buying a home. It's all our dream, right? Once we get a job, we buy a nice car and we marry, we get kids, and for them we need to, spend so much. So saving this much amount is not a small deal for who is doing jobs. Is it an easy thing? No, right? But who struggled a lot without having degree, he just consulted a company, software company. There he built an app, and he went to each and every city. And he marketed it. He marketed his product there. He interacted with many hotels. As it is a food app, he used to go each and every city. Every month he will choose 3-4 cities. He go there, and he go to hotels to eat tiffins and lunch or dinners, and there he used to interact with the hotel owners, right? Once after eating food, and he used to suggest, why can't you put your business in online like Swiggy? They immediately will say Swiggy is not there. Then he will suggest there is a app, good app, why can't you try this? Then immediately he used to start business in that particular city. That's a marketing strategy, right? He marketed it on his own. He marketed it, right? He went to each and every city. Almost in a year, he deployed his app in almost 300 plus cities. And now the venture cost is 3 to 4 crores. That's how every app started. That's how every business is started, right? So if you want to build such business, you are from technical side. I'm talking about a non-technical guy who did this. You are from technical side. What you can achieve? You are from technical background. Can't we achieve more than this? What skills we need? We have technical skills, right? We have technical skills. And what else we need? We need to know how to implement it. Using these technical skills, you need to learn how to implement a system. If you want to design a system, if you want to market a system or market a product, how to design that. With your technical skills, you need to know how to design an end-to-end system. This is one thing if you want to start your business. And one more thing, marketing. You need to understand how to market it. How to market it. You need to implement a system, then you need to market it. Anyone can implement who knows the technical skills, and who will market it, who is having good marketing skills. See this guy how marketed. He went to each and every city, and he interacted with the people. Then he deployed his app. That's how every business will start. That's how you need to do marketing also. And nowadays for marketing also, not only person to person interaction, you need not to go person to person interaction may not really required. We have many social networking platforms. We have many social networking platforms like FB. We have through FB also you can do your business. You can post your business in many groups, and there are many websites also if you want to market your product. There are many websites like Twitters you can use, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can post about your company and what about your system. Is the system is really efficient? Put all the points, right? What you are going to achieve from the system, and you can market it. Okay, so these two skills you need, the complete technical skills and marketing skills, both you need if you want to become an entrepreneur. So then how to start a company and how to deploy people, that's again different thing. You need to register a company, right? If you want to, a registered company, you need to register a company in India, right? To register your company with government of India. There are many third party brokers who will help us to register a company. So for that, what you need to do first, if you want to register a company, if you want to register your own company, right, you need to decide a name first. You need to decide a name, what name you want to put for your business. So how you'll get a name, it's all your option, right? You can put your name or your mother name, or you can put, one character from your family, right? You can decide any name. Once deciding with any name, right? Let's say if you want to do a food business, my food or your food, whatever, decide a name. And for this food app, if you want to register a company, you need to register a company first. So the company name should be, a unique name which is not there in Go of India. If you go to MCA portal, right? MCA portal, there you will see all the registered companies names. So you need to search there whether your company name is already registered or not. If not, then you need to register it, a private limited company. A private limited company. You can use your name itself. We have Abish here. So Abish, if you want to establish his own company, you need to put Abish Private Limited. So for this one, you can search it in MCA. If this company name not listed there, you can register it. It may not take more than 10,000. It may not go beyond 10K. You can invest 10K to register your company. Then as you are a technical guy, you have an idea. You have an idea and you can implement that idea as a system. You can implement that idea as a system or a product. Then you can market it. Right? You have an idea. You have an idea what to do. You have an idea what to do. So that idea you need to implement it. Right? You need to do some kind of analysis, market analysis. Market analysis you need to do. Then you need to implement it. Then you need to market it. So this is how you can start your own venture and you can market your product and you can get a good name in the market. Once you get a good name, you can sell your company also. I have experience. Many people, they sold their companies for 1 CR, 2 CRs after starting it in a 1 or 2 years. So this is also good business, right? Why can't you people look this side as well? Apart from your jobs, you guys can do this. And now coming to the project, right? Coming to the project, the same ideas, right? The same idea might share to the software companies. So I got an idea here. I got a thought here. So you can treat me like a client. Naveen has idea. You want to implement a application by the help of another software company. So you can treat me like a client. I will invest on it. I have an idea and I will invest on it. So my investment, I'm planning around 10 lakhs. Let's say I have up to 10 lakhs budget. I have up to 10 lakhs budget here. Up to 10 lakh budget, I want to invest on it. I'm searching for a good company, good IT company who can provide me support. In 10 lakhs, really, you will find a company? Not really, but you can find startups who recently started their business, right? As a software consulting, you can find such people, right? So they might help you with one or two resources that companies may help you to implement your idea, right? So I have an idea and I need to approach. Naveen should approach a company. Naveen should approach a company. How will I approach? Again, right, as I said, social networking like FB, Twitter, LinkedIn, you can find many companies, and freelancer also. Freelancer is one of the good one where you can find the resources, direct resources if you want. If this Naveen, this person is aware of software model, if you want to hire developers, you can hire developer from freelancer directly, or else you can find a company from freelancer and you can give your project, you can explain your idea to them, and you can say your budget also to them, so that they will plan the team for your idea who can help you to develop it. So we will get, let's say I find a company as a client. I find a company, the company name is something ABCD, or let's say TCS. They won't do for 10 lakhs. Their contracts maybe more than 10 crores or 20 crores. Otherwise, they don't accept. Consider my budget is also 10 crores. So I approached TCS. They agreed to work on it. From there, how it will start? They agreed to work on it. The TCS business team will understand your business and they understand the cost also. Okay, in this 10 CR, we need to provide this application, including development, testing, right? Once it comes to the implementation phase, this TCS people need to do what? Once I share my idea with them, they will document it. Okay, they will take all your business requirements for your idea, what all are things required, business requirements, what are all your plans. They will understand first. We call it as business requirements. Once getting with this business requirements, right, they will understand how much team is required to implement this business, how much team is required for that. So they deploy a team on it, right? They'll deploy a team on it. So one team, including one, nowadays, right, we are having one scrum master, one lead, one architect. They may pull from another project also. If architect cost is very high, maybe for few days we need his help until designing high level system. Architect help may require, but one architect also should be part of your team. One scrum master, one architect, and one technical lead, and one project manager who will manage all the resources. One project manager they will deploy, and one delivery person also who will take care of delivery. One delivery guy also they deploy. Maybe the delivery also can be from shared resources. One delivery person may be handling multiple projects. Same way architect also can handle multiple projects. Same way scrum master also. If they don't want a dedicated scrum master, dedicated delivery manager, or dedicated architect, we can get these resources from another team also for a few days, or for daily 1 hour or 2 hours. Scrum master, maybe his involvement should be there for very less time. Okay, so shared resources also they can utilize. It's all depends on their company structure, how they, which approach is beneficial to them and as well as beneficial to the client. Within this budget, if they want to deliver with all the team members, they might use shared resources also in some cases. Apart from this, right, they need developers who needs to implement this business. They need developers also. They need to deploy developers also. So when they want to deploy developers, they might pull the developers who are on bench, right? If let's say there are some 100 senior developers are on bench, they don't have any project assigned yet, so they may pull that developers here. Let's say for this project, 5 developers are required, they'll deploy that 5 developers here. So out of the developers also, they will put some senior resources, maximum like 75%, more than 75% senior resources they'll deploy, more than 75% senior resources. Okay, senior in the sense more than 4 years or more than 5 years experience, guys, they will deploy them. Yeah, more than 2-3 years experience, guys, we can call them senior developers. So they deploy more than 75% senior developers, and they may give opportunity to the freshers, 25% up to freshers. Freshers will work more than senior developers. They will spend more time, but the technology wise, right, or experience wise, they might not have the experience whose senior developers are having, right? Senior developers can give a quality of code, whereas freshers may not provide such quality because they don't have that experience. Okay, so mostly, right, if you see any project, not more than 25% or 20% or 15% freshers you will see, and you see more senior developers, because to deliver a product they need really senior experienced resources. So they'll keep senior resources to build a team, then they will share these business requirements to team. Then this from team, who need to take care of the designing, who need to take care of the documentation and all, right? It's a shared effort. So if technical lead is good to convert these business requirements to functional requirements, he can convert it. Okay, so maybe the lead responsibility or senior developer also can take that responsibility. Business requirements to functional requirements conversion, he need to do functional requirements. More like a functional requirements means technical requirements. He need to convert them into technical requirements. Business requirement, we call it as BRD, business requirement document. This document is compulsory for any project, business requirement document. Without business requirement document, if you are doing a project, means you don't know the scope, you don't know the idea, or you don't know what is their business. Without knowing their business, how you are going to provide implementation? In recent of my experience, right, we got a project without business requirement for one market. They asked us to implement for one particular country. They have that business already in United States, so then they want to convert that requirement to another country also. So what they said is, we don't have business requirements, but we have application. We don't have requirement, but we have application in US market. Go and check that application and try to understand how they are handling the business in US, so that you need to convert the same business to another market. But the really, right, in rare cases you will see such requirements. In most of the scenarios, 99.999%, your clients will share their business thoughts, right? And you need to document like a BRDs, business requirement documents. Then we convert that BRDs to functional requirements document. FRD, we'll convert it as a functional requirement document. So while doing this business requirement document or functional requirements documents, we will put the documentation, right? We will put all the requirements. What are all the requirements step by step, right? I need this, that. We'll document everything. And we create diagrams also to explain easy to the users. We create diagrams also. We create diagrams are, what we say. We use tool like use case diagrams, right? We have rational rows and the flow charts, sequence diagrams. All the diagrams we provide here just to easy understandable purpose. Okay, so we create all the diagrams as part of our business. What are all use cases we need? Use case diagrams, flow charts, how the flow goes when a use case submit, right? Flow charts. And we provide sequence diagrams. What is the sequence of them? which one need to be executed first and which one need to execute next, and entity diagrams and the deployment diagrams. There are many diagrams we can discuss, right, while doing designing of the document. So out of it, finally, what we will get, a clear functional requirement understanding we will get as a team. As a team, we will get complete functional requirement understanding. So once getting the functional requirements understanding, right, I got understanding, clear understanding. You got clear idea or clear understanding of your project, right? So who will design your system? Who will decide the cost, or who will decide the servers and all? Who is having good experience, right? What they will do, like architect or technical manager. If they have good experience, right, your project manager or your architect, they will decide which softwares we need to use, which software stack we need to use, what are all the softwares we need to use, and what are all the servers we need to use, what are all the databases we need to use. All this will be decided by the good experience guy, like architect or technical manager, so that they can decide the cost. If I go with so and so softwares like Java, what is the cost for the development? What is the cost for servers if I want to deploy Java application? What is the cost for database? These all they need to analyze, and they need to tell the client, okay, for your business, if you are expecting 1 lakh users request to your application, 1 lakh products or 1 lakh users, if you are expecting, right, we need to deploy your application in so and so server so that it will give good performance, and we need to use so and so database. It will provide good security to your database. The architect need to suggest, and while suggesting, right, they should not find cheap softwares, or they should not find cheap servers. Cheap in terms of the leakage issues or in terms of performance issues. Such softwares they should not suggest. Such servers they should not suggest. Who are proved already in the market, whichever servers already proved in the market, that proved servers with less cost, they need to suggest to the client. Like if you pick Java here as a technology, from Java they might suggest, right, nowadays they might suggest Spring Boot. From Java they might suggest Spring Boot for the application development. For front end, maybe like Angular. If you have front end screens also, they may suggest Angular or React. Okay, it's all depends on your budget, and it's all depends on your UI also, or else they can do it in simple HTML also with Spring Boot and all. Technical stack will be decided. Fine, this technology stack is good, technical stack is good, tech stack is good. And what about servers? Where do we need to deploy them, and which servers we need to use, which are in terms of cost very less and which are good for the application? That also this guy need to suggest. So which servers need to pick? Is it AWS is good to deploy your services, or Google Cloud GCP is good, or Azure is good? Which cloud platform is good to deploy your servers? Who is providing good performance and who is providing good services? After deployment also, support we need. Who is providing good support? These all they will consider while choosing a software, or while choosing a server, or while choosing a database. So these DBs also we can purchase from this AWS vendor or GCP or Azure. They are all providing all the services. Databases they will provide, and they will provide your runtime environment also. If you want Java, they will provide. If you want Tomcat, they will provide. And if you want to deploy any other particular softwares like WebLogic, if you want for your application, you can buy. They'll provide almost all the services. Beyond them, right, load balancers or transactions, logging, securities, many other things also they will provide. Okay, beyond your simple runtime environment. So architect will decide, or your technical manager will decide what stack you need to choose. Once after choosing this stack, once after choosing your technology stack, he will decide the architecture also. As he find AWS, okay, for AWS system, how to design my software, or for GCP, how to design my software, to deploy my application in Azure, how to design my software. So based on your cloud also your design might change. And in this clouds also we have different features. Directly you can deploy your application as a var file into Tomcat or as a jar file into Java, right? Or else you can use AWS providing Lambda functions, Azure providing Azure functions. As a function jars you can create and you can deploy them also. There are different features. So it's all depends on the client requirement. We can choose them. Once after choosing it, architect will design your system, right? Application architecture he will provide. Application architecture he will design. Application architecture in the sense flow wise, from where the flow will start and how it will hit the servers, what that servers need to handle and how it need to transform to database and what kind of response it need to provide, what kind of securities you need to provide. All that he will decide as part of architecture. Once architecture and the technology stack, everything is ready, you can start with your development. The development will start, right? Here developers will involve, your lead and all your developers will involve here. Lead and developer, scrum master, everybody will involve here. Your scrum masters, and they will pick a model for this. Now application development need to start, right? Everything is ready. We got the requirements, we understand the technology stacks, we understand the architecture, everything is ready. Now we need to start with our project. So before starting with this project, what they will do, before starting with this project, they will find out a model, which model they need to follow to deliver this application. Waterfall model, software model, right? Software delivery model, they need to pick software model. So is it a waterfall model is good to deliver this application, or Agile model? There are many models, right? Waterfall, Agile, V-shape model. There are many models which are not really popular. So the popular one is waterfall model. Earlier we used to use this before Agile, right? Waterfall model, we used to use this for application delivery. We got the requirements, right? In waterfall model, what we used to do is there is no scrum master term in waterfall model. All developers would be involved in this waterfall model. We used to design a system. First we used to do analysis. Then we design, then we implement it, then finally we test it and we deliver it. This is the model that we used to follow. The same model only we follow even in Agile also. The same model we follow in Agile also. But the difference is, right? In waterfall model, entire project analysis will be completed by this phase. Entire project. Let's say if your project is having the idea, let's say you want to name it a project. So for this project, let's say there are 10 modules. 10 modules are there. For this 10 modules, we need to do analysis. We should complete it. And we should review this analysis. If they say good, then we need to proceed with designing for the 10 modules. Then we need to implement 10 modules. Then we need to finally test it. And finally, we need to deliver it. This model is good model, but the problem is by the end of this analysis phase or by the end of this implementation phase, excuse me. Yeah. So when you are implementing these 10 modules, right? I have ideas. As I said, I'm a client. I have ideas. Yeah. So I have 10 modules. So I given to TCS. They are following this waterfall model. So for analysis, let's say they taken 2 months of time. And for designing again, they took 1 month of time. And for implementation, consider they are taking 3 months of time. and for testing again 1 month of time. Finally, delivery or deployment, may not more than 1 month. So this is the time frame they fixed it: 2 plus 1, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8 months. So 8 months of time is the deadline to deliver this product in waterfall model. What will happen here? I have 10 modules. I shared my ideas here. So they completed analysis and designing and the implementation. By the time of implementation, 6 months are gone. Now the market strategies are changed. I need to market my product, right? So the market strategies are changed. I want to change my business requirement based on the market strategy. Consider food apps. Earlier, Swiggy used to deliver the food. Now recently they started Instamart. Within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, they are delivering groceries also, milk packets or any groceries. In 10 minutes, they are sharing it. Now, as a new food app, I given my requirements 10 months, I given my requirements 6 months back. So you started development between my counter or my competitor bring a new feature to application. He brought a new feature to application like Instamart. So I want to add that feature also in my application. Is it possible? Is it possible to add your new feature here? As they completed almost up to 6 months, will they allow you to add new feature? TCS will reject it. If you even try to approach them, they will reject it. They will say, once after delivery of this, we will think about it. And the budget also they will change by the time, right? They will change the budget also. If you ask to add new feature, again, they will ask for 2 more CR. You need to invest again. And whatever product you design, that is an outdated product. Your product will become an outdated product by this time. So instead of following a waterfall model, if you go with Agile model, right, the benefit is you have 10 modules here. You can decide which module you want to develop first, module by module. So here you can design, develop, deliver a first module. As the analysis is taking 2 months for 10 modules, what about 1 module time? If you want to design or if you want to analyze only 1 module, 60 days by 10, it would be around 6 days only. In 6 days, you should be able to complete your analysis. In here 30 days by 10. So for each module, it's a 3 days. In 3 days, you should be able to complete your design for 1 module. And the implementation, 3 months, again 6 days. In 6 days, you could able to finish your implementation and the testing. Again, 3 days. Okay, maybe here 9 days for implementation. So here again, 3 days. And for delivery, I mean to deployment and all, right? It may go again 3 days. So by this time, right, only one module, you shared your requirements. For one module, you shared your requirements, they delivered it. And the next upcoming module, right, the second module, before starting second module itself, if you change your thought, and if you want to add a new feature, will they not agree for it? As analysis also not started, will they not agree for it? If the feasibility is the same team is going to develop within the same time only what they decided for, will they agree for your change or not? They will agree. Why can't they agree? They will agree because analysis also not yet finished. So they will agree for your changes. For the second module, if you decide a change, if you decide a new feature, we can ask them because that is not yet started. So the module by module we deliver in Agile, right? Why Agile model is so popular is because instead of doing analysis for all the modules, designing for all the modules and implementing all the modules at a time, in Agile what we do, each module by module or each feature by feature, we can say feature also, each module by module or each feature by feature we implement them. So that as a client, if I change my thoughts, if I see any new upcoming features in the market, I can adopt that features for my upcoming modules. So that an up-to-date product I can launch into the market. Correct? So that's why Agile is so popular. That's why Agile is so popular. Using Agile model only, Agile project model only, most teams are running nowadays. Waterfall is age-old model. Waterfall is very age-old model. Waterfall will not give benefits to the clients, right? Waterfall will not give benefit to the client. So if you are a business, right, as I said at the beginning, if you want to start your own business, right, let's say software services you are providing as a technical guy, you want to start a software company, and if you want to provide services like TCS for clients. So while suggesting them, you need to say we follow Agile model. We follow Agile model so that clients feel happy that they can change their requirements going forward, right? For one module, they can share their requirement. By the time you complete this module, based on your delivery, based on your quality, and based on the market, they will decide that second module features need to continue with the same module. I mean, same features or new features need to be added, right? In Agile, that is possible. And in Agile, we have multiple team members like Scrum Master, developers, technical leads. They will do, each have their own responsibilities. Scrum Master will manage the entire team. Scrum Master will manage entire team, and he will create stories for you. Stories in the sense, the implementation features for this module, right? Let's say if this is going to take 1 month of work, he will decide what all our points need to cover in this 1 month of work, in this 1 month. So Scrum Master with BA, right? Business analyst will analyze your requirement and he will create stories. In both their combinations, they will create stories here. Stories in the sense features, whatever you want to implement as part of your first module. Already the stories or this technical data is available in the document, in the functional requirement document or in the business requirement document. The data is there. So they will collect the data and they will create them as stories here. Stories in the sense features. Let's say you have 4 screens. For 4 screens, 4 stories they might create here. And they will assign one story to one developer. Okay, let's say if you have 4 stories or 4 features, they will create that 4 stories here. They will use some tools like Jira. There are many tools in the industry, right? So many of us using Jira tool. In this Jira tool is like your Facebook or it's like your, Twitter kind of thing. Many organizations will use this, not posting their pics or posting their videos. They will create projects in Jira. They will create project plus teams in the Jira. And for each project, they will create stories. For each project, they will create stories so that they can easily manage your project from this dashboard. They will create stories here and they will assign these stories to team members and they will manage from this tool who is working on which story, what is the status of it, comments, we can apply comments, we can upload images also for that particular story. All that stuff we can handle in this Jira. So we use Jira as a tool just to maintain your project stories and teams also we will add there, and so for the teams we will assign it. So once creation of the stories, this will be assigned to developers. So each developer will get 1 story or 2 stories based on his bandwidth. If he is able to deliver 2 stories in a month, they will get 2 stories. So each developer will get 2 stories. Developer 1, developer 2, developer 3. They will get these stories and they will deliver them. They will implement it. All the stuff they will do, right? From analysis to delivery. All this they will take care. Developers only will take care with the help of senior team members. They will do all this analysis to delivery. Earlier, this part used to done by senior resources. Nowadays, right, once Agile has been came into the market, right, every developer is being participating in analysis, designing, implementation. We all need to have these capabilities. Earlier, senior resources used to do them and they will share a designing document with us. Then we used to implement it. From here, our life used to start. But nowadays in Agile, right, all this you need to do. You need to analyze your stories. You need to design application for your stories. You need to implement it. You need to test it and you need to deliver it. You need to do all these phases as a developer. Testing means a kind of unit testing you need to do, right? Once after done with the stories, right, they will combine all this work they will combine and this will deploy to testing environment. Let's say test environment. it will be deployed to test environment. So testers will test it. Testers will test it here. So if they see everything is fine, they will approve for it for next environment. So next environment you tested, your company people tested, and the client people also need to test, right? Client side people. So for them, we deliver it to next environment, UAT. So their client people will test. Client side, they will test. Client will test your application. So if you see this is working fine, then we deliver it to production. In production, actual customers will use this. For you as a client, you have customers. That customers will involve in this production. Customers will call your application and they do actual real operations here. So the module by module, you can work with your team. The same team can deliver any number of modules. They can deliver any number of modules like this. So once the module is ready, that is ready for the marketing also. You need not to wait. You need not to wait up to 8 months. You need not to wait up to 8 months to market your product. One module is implemented, and if you see, as we say here, not a module, we call it as feature also. We call it as a feature also. So once one feature is ready, if this feature, if you can able to use or customer can able to use, they can use it. As already we delivered to production, right? Customers can use this module if it is not having dependency of other modules. Customers can start using it so that you will get your revenue also. So this 1 month of work will start a revenue also for you if you go with this Agile module. And this is how each module, second module, third module, up to 10 modules we design and we deliver it. So by the time of 10 modules, right, client may provide some more modules also to you. So as a client, I used to change my thoughts, and I used to have new requirements also, new thoughts also, new business ideas also might come into my mind. So then again, I'll approach you, the team. As a team, again, I'll approach you and I'll ask to add few more modules. I might provide new budget for that. For the first to 10 modules, the budget I might thought 10 crores. For the next coming 5 modules, again, I'll invest 6 more crores or 7 more crores. I thought there is new feature is there. I want to adopt it. All right. So I want to add that new modules also. So this is, this cycle keeps on going from between customer and your company. So if you are providing good services to them, definitely they will not leave you. Right? For your client, if you are providing good services, good quality of work, right, then they won't leave this, TCS. They might provide more and more contracts to them. As a business, even if you start, right, you need to do the same also. You need to provide good quality, right? You need to, align to the delivery lines also. Within next 9 months, the client wants to, make good revenue in the market. If he asks you to deliver each module one by one so that he will start his business in the market. So if you align to his if you align to his timelines, he can get the more revenue also from you. He will deploy this application in his market so that he can start selling his products. He can get the money. Once if he get the money, he will pay to us. He will pay more to us as a compliment. Right? So this Agile model we use for delivering it. That's it. This is how the development cycle goes. This is how the development cycle goes, right? We discuss about each and every layer very in depth, from idea, from initialization to delivery process. We will take one concept. From there we will proceed. Yeah. So yeah, I'll tell you about it, right? Thanks for staying, this long time. I'll tell you what is my approach to discuss these topics, right? These sessions we will have almost for next 60 days. We will have 60 days sessions. We will have 60 days. Next 60 days, we will have these sessions. These sessions are important for me also, not only for you, right? Whatever concept I take here, I will launch that concept as a live project. I'll launch that as a live project. I'll bring into the market. I don't want, put a fun time here, and I don't want to waste my work. Okay. Whatever we do here, we launch it. So as U30 will involve here, right? In this 60 days, we design a product. We design a product and we launch it. I'll keep it in the live. I will send it to the live so that we'll understand from beginning, right? If you get a thought, you can approach me how to take this thought to product and how to market it, how to make it right end to end. I'll help you how to start your own business if you want to start, how to start a company, right? Now here, design a product. Yeah, yes, Swapnil. Okay, we will talk, right? Give me time, just give me 5 minutes. We will talk.
Okay.
We'll talk for next 20 minutes. So we will design a product and we will send it to the live in the 60 days. And what you will get from me, what you will get from me is here, you will get video recordings, daily video. You will get video recording daily. Once after your session, right, you will get the recording, video recording. Is it worth to pay 5,000 and getting into the session? Definitely, right? If somebody, when I am in this space, right, when I am in your place, if somebody is going to provide such a support, right, I definitely will join. If they are really worth to provide, end-to-end help, definitely I will join such sessions, because learning technology may not be a big deal, right? Learning core Java or learning struts, Spring, Hibernate, that's not a big deal for you. Where you will implement, how you will implement, right? How to decide the architecture, how to create the tables without having that understanding, end-to-end understanding, having technical skills itself may not helps me in my career. Correct? If somebody providing this help, right, from the scratch to bringing it to the live, I definitely appreciate and I'll join that session. Though if I have 12 plus years of experience in new domain, if they are providing such support, I definitely will participate there, because the knowledge, the persons which they have, right, definitely that will help us to boost our career instead of staying idle. So that I'll prefer to join, so that I'll learn up to live, bringing it to the live. So from designing to bringing it to the live, in the sense, you need to make your code you need to deploy into something, www. right, your website, amaze.com, and from there I should be able to sell my product. That end to end I want to do, that much end to end I want to do, including payment gateway. If somebody wants to purchase, they should be able to purchase it, right? Up to that level I want to bring this application. Is it possible in 60 days? Of course. We will not put huge modules here. We'll put very light modules. So that within less time we can able to do this. So here the focus is not only on coding. The focus is more on process, more on the designing, right? And from there we need to understand how to architect or how to design an application. Then we go to the coding part. Anyway, you all aware, right? I'm expecting everyone, right? From everyone I'm expecting basic Java and Spring experience. If you don't have, right, I would recommend you to brush up, or I would recommend you to join any sessions that they are going. Okay, so that technically also you are comfortable while doing coding and testing. Basic JUnit, if you are aware of it, that would be enough. I'm expecting very basics, right? Java basics and Spring Boot basics, and if you know JUnit, and if you are aware of basic HTML, that helps a lot. From this session, I'm going to teach you HTML, also basic HTML. And in the designing, you will see how we will design Spring Boot application and how we will write to JUnits also there. The end-to-end application coding, designing, deployment, we will see here. Into your custom domain, up to your custom domain. I'll show you how to purchase a domain and how to deploy your application there, how to link your application there. If you deploy it in AWS, how you will map to your domain, amaze.com, right? Or Azure, whatever you pick based on your budget. I'll choose AWS. It's a great services. So yeah, so this is how the 60-day session goes, and every day you will get video recording. Every day recording you will be getting. And the progress code, right? Every day the code also will be shared with you. The code also will be shared with you. Code also will be shared. Code also will be shared with you. The complete code also will be shared with you so that you can use that code as a prototype. You can use that code as a prototype for your upcoming projects or to claim your experience. If you want to put some experience on that so and so project, you can claim your experience as well, right? Code also will be shared, end-to-end code. And if someone wants to purchase domain, and if you have someone have AWS account, for them I'll deploy it also. For them I'll help you to deploy it also. Okay, for them I'll help you to deploy this code as well. And you will get materials also from me. I'll share materials, right? My materials I'll share on project session. Daily notes, whatever we discuss here, right? That notes and materials also I'll share. Right? And here we discuss about tools also, not only the technology coding, we discuss about tools also. We discuss about tools, many tools that we need to use, like Git tool, repository tools, right? How to use repositories like Git or SVN, and how to use artifactories, means libraries like Maven we will have, right? Artifactory, Maven, right? The tool building tools, how to use, how we will use Jenkins, how we will use Jenkins, for automatic deployments. For automatic deployments, we use this. So we'll discuss about the tools as well. And the IDEs also, right? I'm going to show you the code in Visual Studio for Angular. And I'll use STS for Java application. And we implement the Spring applications also like microservices. This is the current trend. This is the current trend. Once you completed with this session, right? You'll get the clear understanding of microservices also, so that you can easily face your interviews, you can get the jobs as well. And apart from this, right, apart from this from my side, I'll help you to prepare your resumes with projects. I'll help you to prepare your resumes and market it. And as I have my own startup, right, I have my own startup. So this is my website. You can visit www.orbiotech.com. So I have my own startup, and I'm providing services also, software services. I'm designing my own products here, and I'm providing services also here. Recently, I got few services contracts from different clients, and people also started working here. So if there are any opportunities with me also, I'm going to provide that opportunities. It depends on the projects which I get. Okay, maybe not now, going future also, right? I'll have all of your contacts and your resumes. I'll approach each of you, right? If you are looking for any opportunity, definitely we'll give the preference to you. Okay, so keep it as a secondary thing. Okay, keep it as a secondary thing. Our main focus is cracking a job into the current market with this technology stack. Okay, now the market is compared with when we entered, right? Really, in 2010 we entered. That time, right? How was the market is? We used to learn core Java, struts, Spring Boot is not there at that time. Spring and JSF, Hibernate, JPA, many modules we used to learn. Hibernate, JPA, many ORM tools, and many IDEs like Eclipse, NetBeans. And we used to learn, as a freshers, we used to update all this technology stack. Just to get the job that time. But nowadays, the market is full open, and this many technology stack you need not to learn. If you want to get a job in the front end in 2020s, right? 2022, you need not to learn this many technology stack. Learn core Java and learn Spring Boot, bus. You have huge openings for the Spring Boot. We have huge openings for Spring Boot. use openings for Spring Boot and microservices. But just if you know up to here, that's enough. This technology stack is enough. Very less technology stack we have nowadays. If you are aware of them, fine, you will get the job. And if you are good in Angular, that itself one tool is enough. Angular is enough for you. If you want to become a front-end developer, Angular or React. So you can get a front-end developer. And the packages also, right? I'm seeing in the market. For 3+ guys, you believe me or not, they are getting 20 lakhs in the market now. Imagine per month they are getting up to 2 lakhs. That's how the current market is. That's how the current market is for microservices developers and for UI developers. Even for UI also. 20+ lakhs package they are getting. Okay, on an average, I'm saying. Some might get 30 lakhs also. Okay. You should not surprise. You can get 30 lakhs also. As per my experience, who is having 10+ years, right? If they have good architecture knowledge, good, if they have good command on the process, right? They will get up to 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs also. That's how the market is, current market. Earlier, we don't have that many opportunities. Though you learn this much technology stack also, for freshers, we used to get 1.8 lakh. Though if we get this job also, we felt so happy that time. But now, money doesn't have any value now. Doesn't have value in the sense, they're giving good packages. Who is knowing the technologies? That many opportunities we have. Okay. I would recommend you to, if you don't have the technology understanding, right? Learn them, update them so that you will get good knowledge. I mean, good packages in the market. Up to 30+ lakhs you can expect in the market. Yeah. So any questions do you have?
Yeah, I have a question. Can I ask?
Hmm.
So actually, I've seen your content on video on YouTube. It's great, and whatever you are providing, it's really great. I just wanted to make a request that can we shift the timing to 9:15? Actually, I have another course going on with DURGASOFT. So it's until 9:15. So can we make it? And another one question I had, that is how am I able to get involved with the project? I mean, if I have any queries around, I'm sure you will help.
Yeah,
that's not
correct. Good question, right? So I'll be available for 24/7. I available personal. I'll spend time with students, like I used to involve more with my spring class students. Similar way, you all will get my access. I'll be sharing my contacts with you. Let me do it quickly, right? So this is my WhatsApp group. You all please join there. I'm sharing this link in the chat. Okay, yourself register there, so you'll be adding into my WhatsApp group. So you guys can talk. I mean, can talk in the sense related to technology things, right? We all can discuss there. If you have any doubts, if you want to reach out to me, right? If you have any blockers, I'm available. I'll give you the support.
the timing actually. Can we make it 9:15?
Yeah, of course. Actually, we planned for 9 here and there. Sometimes it's 9 only we planned, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Usually,
Yes.
I used to start 5 minutes or 10 minutes late because everyone will not join by exact 9. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It used to be, right? It used to be, if I say 9, that would be 9:15. Yeah. For a few days, right? Until we complete these demo sessions or whatever you call. For next 2-3 days, you all can join by 9 o'clock or 9:15. Okay. I'll start by 9:10 at least. Okay. I'll start by 9:10 and I'll be logging by 9 itself. You all can join. We can talk. Okay. So anything else you want to ask, guys, you can open up. You register, right? First.
Naveen, sorry to interrupt. I am having one question. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, while shifting, we used to keep this project in our resume, no? Like this project belongs to whatever the project we are going to start. This project is belongs to like finance or hospital or like which domain, financial.
Actually, I have a business thought. I have a business thought to make a LMS application. Do you know Byju's? What is their market now? They are selling videos, Byju's or Udemy. Even DURGASOFT also selling, right?
Yeah.
From their platform or from their app. I was having a thought that why shouldn't I sell this?
Any
But
particular name for that?
no. So I thought of it, but for this larger audience, right? It may not help really. For your career, it may not help. So I thought of having a small kind of e-commerce application. A small e-commerce application. From there, right? You people sell anything, from pen to books to anything. Such application I want to make it.
Okay, that means it is belongs to financial.
You can say a small e-commerce application.
Okay.
Yeah, like your Amazon. So everybody can understand the context also easily. Instead, if I go into the domains where I have strong knowledge, right? I have experience in banking almost, by this time 4+ years I have in banking domain. I worked almost for 3 years in insurance, and I have good knowledge in e-commerce as well. At my beginning, I started with e-commerce only. We provided support, end-to-end support for one client, one US client. His name is Andy's Autosport. He used to sell the car spare parts and all. We made from my company, we made many e-commerce applications. So I have good knowledge on e-commerce domain. And currently also I have some assignments on e-commerce, not from the customer side, from the seller side. So we need to provide support to sellers also, right? When it's a e-commerce, not only you, if you are going to Amazon, you will be purchasing products there, but who will put that products? Sellers. So for sellers also we need to provide support. So I'm handling that assignments as well.
And I mean, do we also use that tool Postman API here?
Yeah.
In our project.
Yeah, this is the Postman. While building microservices, we need to use this. All the tools, right? I can't name everything here.
Everything. Okay, but we don't know about the tools. You will teach, no, about it.
Yeah.
While doing the project.
Yeah. I'll teach, right? While I'm starting with every tool, I'll show you how to download, how to install. I'll give the path, installation path. Once installing it, how to start using it. From very basics, I'll start.
May I know the prerequisites for this to this project to join, if you do not mind, please?
Yeah. So these are the prerequisites. As I said, right? I'm going to make this project in Spring Boot microservices. So I'm expecting Spring Boot from you, right? We can do this in servlets also, but that will not really help you. As because
JUnit and microservices not much into. Is that okay? Still we can join?
Yes, you can join, but basic understanding, right? You go with my microservice videos are not there. You guys approach me, okay? I'll help you. I'll provide my material so that my blog also is there where you can find all these examples. Quickly, you can go through them. And later point of time, right, to get the in-depth knowledge, I would recommend you to join my Spring sessions. Okay. Yeah. It's not a big deal. Spring is easy. Okay. But to know about more technically about Spring Boot, join Spring sessions. Here also you'll get not close to 90%. You will get idea, at least 40%, 40-50% knowledge you will get on Spring Boot, because I don't, stretch very in-depth discussion, right? On very high level, I'll say why this feature is. Okay. If you are comfortable with that to learn it, it's good. You can carry on here. Of course, if you don't have knowledge also, you guys can carry on. So how it will help you is, once after done with these project sessions, If you join any Spring Boot sessions or Spring sessions also, easily you can able to understand. You can put more questions there. You can get, depth knowledge on Spring Boot discussions as well later from that.
And the security related Spring Batch related implementations also will be there here.
No. I don't put very complicated topics, as you are saying. If people are not aware itself about Spring Boot, how I can put, so I'll put basic security transactions. As I'm saying, it's a live application, right? I need to ensure that security. I need to ensure transactions perfectly. I need to handle them. Security, transactions, logging. If there is any issues happening for my application, how I can log it, log in, tracing. This is all I need to apply. Okay, monitoring, whatever you call. Okay. Hopefully, I'm believing from my side, you will get the Paisa Vasool session here. Okay.
Yeah, surely, sir.
Yeah. I'm very confident, right? The same sessions I have delivered in 2014-15, I believe. Still, that videos are there. Even I'm not so matured by that time. We have between 7 years, right? I changed my thoughts. I'm even thinking like an entrepreneur or a business. I want to start my own businesses. I started it from that angle. Also, I'm thinking, right? So from this session, what you can expect is you can get my knowledge as well. Whatever knowledge I have, I'll share it with you. And as an interactive sessions, we all can discuss. If you have good thoughts, good ideas, or if you want to participate, if you want to, collaborate with me, anything, right? Anything we can share here in terms of technology, in terms of business, we can share our thoughts here. Okay. So I don't want really restrict you to learn only how to design, how to implement, how to deliver, how to use tools. I want to make sure that you want to be you want to be a good entrepreneur by end of the session, right? You will get that knowledge to become an entrepreneur. If you don't know, if you know, it's good, great. You guys can help me. You can share the thoughts if you have anything.
Naveen, your blog is this one only? Your blog URL.
Can you share it here? That's a Git URL. Let me share you here. That's a Git URL. Spring Core HTML. See, here you can find the examples. I'll share you this. Okay, you can see my contacts, my email IDs. Okay, from here you can download examples. Going forward, right? Our project page also will be added here.
Daily class timings, Naveen?
Yeah, from 9 to 10:30. I want to take 1.5 hour session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can I get a video of this session?
Yes. These videos, anyway, they will publish in YouTube. They will share these links with you. Up to next 5 sessions through YouTube you will get. Thereafter, you will get the videos to your private drive, to your Google Drive.
Okay.
You need to share your Google. You need to share your Google, email ID. So they'll share Google Drive link with you. They will give permissions to you to watch. Yeah.
Naveen, sorry to interrupt. I have in between some interrupts. Okay. And I am reading that 122 line number for 3 plus 30 lakhs, the package for Java in the market.
Yeah, it's there. You don't believe?
That is what everybody was saying. DevOps cloud, they are having very high packages. But
DevOps cloud, it's a not a long run career, right? Because one DevOps team may be hardly enough for a small size company. How many you can expect from the team? Maybe 5 developers, 5 DevOps guys. Per 1,000 working developers, 5 or 10 DevOps people might enough to create the environment and all. But in terms of developers, you have many openings. If you want to change the job, if you want to leave the company today, and if you want to join, By next week, a new company, you will get 10 offers. That's
Okay.
how the market is. It's all
Okay.
because of, I believe, Spring. They have given, such a great features for really, Java market.
Okay. Okay.
Not only Spring, the cloud also, the combination of Spring and cloud for especially Java developers, right?
Yes. Yes.
Naveen?
Yeah.
And by this project, and also while switching the company, actually I'm learning DSA. DSA will be always a added
Yes.
benefit while switching the companies. No.
Data structures.
Yeah, data structures and all.
Yeah. So data structures is the peak area, right? In interviews.
Yeah.
So if you are good in that area, definitely you will get plus package beyond the expectations.
Yeah,
And you will
actually
get
I'm
good
having
opportunities.
a written exam on the next week, Apple company, so that I want to keep on project for that.
Oh, great. Yeah. So definitely data structures will help you a lot. Even your thought process also will change during coding.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah.
Hello, Naveen sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Vineet, and I am right now I'm doing job in network field, but currently I'm reading and doing classes of Spring Boot and microservices, and I have idea about core Java, advanced Java, and database languages. And I want to switch in developing field, sir. Then for that purpose, I want to join your project classes. Sir, please, is there any help from me? What I have to do?
Spring Boot, right? As I said, who don't know, who are very new, for them, I'll share some help. I'll share some books. I'll share some examples. You go there and quickly you can do practice so that you learn, understand. I'll
Sir,
help you.
timing. What will be timing, sir?
9 to 10:30. We are thinking.
9 to 10:30.
Hmm.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
So
Sir,
yeah,
one
one more
advice-
thing I would recommend you to everyone, register immediately, right? So that I can start this session as soon as possible. We can jump into the real scope instead of having these demo sessions, right? I would recommend everyone get registered, by maybe next tomorrow or day after tomorrow, so that we'll directly jump into the sessions from scratch. We will start it instead of entertaining.
Sir, it is helpful for me now, sir. Better.
Yes, it really helps everyone. From very basics, right? You will get the end to end. See, if you understand the process, what is the wrong here, right? You don't know the technology, but you will see the process, how we are implementing, what is the approach we are following, right? So that will help you even once after learning this, right? If you can able to refer your videos after getting the technology knowledge as well, that helps you a lot. I'm saying you can do the from scratch to live, so that you will get the clear understanding. If somebody teach only the technology part, if somebody teach only the implementation part or testing part, and if you are not aware how to bring it to the life, what is the process basically the companies will follow, how they will get the project, we will get very abstract or half knowledge on the technology area, so that we will be always in that area itself and we will be developer for the lifetime. But if you get this end-to-end knowledge, right, if you explore this knowledge, what will happen, you will your thought process also will change. You will think like, again, not like a simple developer. Your thoughts will change like an entrepreneur. So when your thoughts change like an entrepreneur, right, your technical understanding or your technical thinking also will change. There you will become a real developer. That's why I thought of taking this time. Okay.
And one more last suggestion from you, Naveen. One doubt.
Yeah. You can give me suggestion also. Sure. I'll take.
No. I need from you actually. The thing is, I'm working in one IT company, but I'm not at all satisfied. Okay, looking for a switch for a good package. So is it good
Yes,
for
I'll
coming out
recommend.
of the office and then taking the training or parallel? Is it be manageable?
You see, that's up to you. I'm
Yeah.
working, right? I'm working and doing it. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Plan your time accordingly. If you have, work which you need to, which you can able to handle in 4 hours, do it. Finish it and join the session. Or else it is
Okay.
in morning, right? Attend the
Yes.
session and change your shifts if you want to change the shifts 11 to 5. Thereafter, what we will do in the evening?
Yes. Yes. You are correct. Yeah.
Since I started my teaching career, right? When I have kids, I stopped this teaching almost for 1-2 years. Okay, to take care of my kids. What I used to feel is, even I developed for I was working for a company. What I used to feel is I'm wasting lot of time. Only 8 hours I used to spend in the office. The remaining 16 hours I used to feel only 8 hours we sleep, right? The remaining
Yes.
time I thought of wasting my time, valuable time.
Yes. Yes.
I used to
Correct.
think every day, did I become a lazy? Is I'm wasting my time? Is it really good for my career? This is how I used to think. Always I used to engage for some assignments. Nowadays, again, I started, right? I'm working for multiple clients. I'm working for my company itself, and I'm giving the classes, and I'm creating blogs. I'm learning new things. I'm trying to, see the business thoughts from the outside world. I want to connect with many people. That's how I'm engaging my full time, apart from the sleeping 6-7 hours. That's how really I'm enjoying my time. Okay.
Okay.
As we started our career in the technology, right? Spend your time wisely here, so that you will see, you know, good, what we say, good heights in this market. Instead of staying like a simple developer, think what you can do more than as a developer.
Are you taking any other classes as well?
I'm giving my spring sessions in the morning and evening. One morning session is going on and one evening session is going on. Before this class, there is one spring session going on. Night 8:30, there is one more session. You can see that spring course content also here. So this is the course content that we are covering there. From Spring Framework to Spring Boot to microservices. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can join that session if you want to explore more on the Spring. Okay. There also almost I'm giving, live deployments, everything into AWS. I'm showing like that, but we will not see the end-to-end process there. Okay, that to discuss that I need more time there, right? So I'm just focusing on the technology area there, but from this session you will see the end-to-end.
Hi, hello Naveen. This
Yes.
is Swapnika.
Yes.
See, actually, I don't have any experience in IT field. I'm a
Mhm.
mechanical background.
Okay.
Oh, so I took break of 2 years and I'm just learning the Java and Spring Boot.
Yes. So
This is really helpful me to in a resume also this session.
yes. First thing, I'll appreciate you to choose this career, right? I really appreciate it. One of my student,
Thank you.
he is from civil background, right? He thought
Okay.
of pursue career in IT. I said, okay, go ahead, because the technology stack here is now the technology stack is very less. Within a less time, you can become a Java developer. Earlier, we don't have that opportunity. Now we have huge opportunities in the market. If you know basic Java, Spring Boot, plus you will get a job. Irrespective of your stream, you come from BTech, you come from mechanical background, civil background, or you can be from a degree background.
Endless Comic Con, except everybody's wearing the same.
Hey, go on,
Right. Now, how would you characterize
Arvind?
your relationship with Mr.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I really appreciate you. So go ahead.
Because I have 4 years of experience in mechanical only. So that is why my question. Is it helpful me like in update, like in resume also?
You want to put mechanical experience?
Ye-
It's up to you.
Yeah, no, this
You
one
are-
like.
Software experience you can climb. Once learning
Oh,
with these
okay.
technologies, 3-4+ years experience is not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can approach me also, right? I'll help you on that resume preparation or finding jobs. I'm getting many clients opportunities also. I would maybe I'll share my personal references to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this classes is like Monday to Friday or weekends also?
Monday to Friday only. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't mention that. Only weekday sessions. Okay. I would leave you on weekends to spend your time, family time. So only weekdays. Only weekday session. Monday to Friday.
So can we access this video recordings after the completion of the project? I mean, 2 months, after 2 months.
Every day you will get the video. Right?
Yeah,
once you get the video. Yeah, you will. It won't expire. It will be there almost for 6-7 months. Thereafter also, if you want, you can approach me. I believe that it won't expire. They say that they will give for 6 months, but I would recommend them to give it for lifetime. After 6 months, why they want to dilute it? It will be there for lifetime. Okay. If not, you can reach out to me. I'll share. Okay.
Hello, sir. Actually, for the video backup, how like only within 5,000 that will come in video backup.
Sorry, the question is not clear to me.
Video backup almost.
Videos you will get anyway as a free
Okay,
of
sir.
cost. Join this, you will get videos.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you need not to pay anything. I'll share you videos, code, materials, everything. Okay. So just spend your time, good time here, so that you will learn, most of the things like the process to delivery. Anything else you want to discuss, or shall we close for today? You guys registered there, right? Oh, I shared the link. Do you guys registered there?
Sir, we didn't receive any link, sir.
So once again, you can share.
Oh, everyone, I should have shared with everyone. See now?
Yes, now I got it, sir.
Oh, so I shared to Praveen Kumar. Yeah, you guys register. I'm thinking why only one person is there in the group.
Sir, you rbutech.github.io or not able to access, sir.
This one, Arbitech. No, that's a www. It's not a secure.
Yeah,
URL.
got it. Just
Not a
have
secure
added
URL.
only. I have not added a HTTPS security. It's fine. I can access now.
Yeah, great. I'll help you to create your blogs also, right? Your website launching pages.
Sir, is it WordPress blog or say Spring Boot Angular blog?
That's a simple, HTML screen only. I use this tool. Let me show you the tool which is having templates. See, there is a provider name at the bottom, I believe. Website builder software. Oh, let me see, show you here.
Okay.
Website builder. Something I used long back. That's a nice tool if you want to create launching pages, right? That's really
Oh,
nice.
which one suggest this?
I'll share. Okay, once we start.
Yeah, please
this
share in the
session.
WhatsApp group or at least.
Yeah.
And you deployed in AWS, sir? This one website?
Yeah, tell me where would you recommend to deploy it?
AWS will be better, sir. Much better.
It's a static page, right? Do you still recommend to deploy it in AWS?
Static page will not recommend, sir.
So where do you deploy static pages?
Static pages will take this hosting. Like we have many providers, right? So
why do we need to take hosting? For hosting, we need to pay, right?
Yeah, we need to pay.
Without paying, I launched my site. Only for this URL, I paid to give GoDaddy.
Okay, GoDaddy. That is cheaper only, sir. 2000 within 2000 only will get.
Yeah, for 3 years, hardly 5,000 something I spent.
Okay.
I got the domain URL. Then this one I deployed in Git only. You know the Git, right? In Git also you can deploy.
Oh, Git also we can deploy?
Yeah.
I do not know, sir. Sir, please share the tool also, sir.
No, that's why I'm saying, right? If you join this session, the end-to-end live session, live, until live, I'm going to show you how to deploy,
definitely, sir,
which
definitely.
all free softwares you need to use. If some are free, why I need to pay?
Correct, sir.
See the performance here, right? Better than the private hosting, the performance here. Is very quick response I'm seeing.
Correct. And
Better
again,
than
that's
the private hosting. Yeah.
For hosting, we have to pay. That is cost only.
Just if you want to launch your, website template, let me know. Within, just purchase the domain from GoDaddy and let me know.
I have already domain, sir, but I haven't launched anything. I just want
everyone to purchase. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sir. Just my thought is just to create these all like how you have created, sir. I have to I want to create like all the courses, whatever like interview questions and all those things. Just I wanted to create a blog. It will be helpful for freshers also, for me also.
Great. Yeah, that's a nice thought actually. Yeah, I'll help you.
And like interview questions, what are all the like freshers when they get into
this
the
blog
job.
you can see, right? Forget about this RBU tag. If you see this directly Git deployment also you can see. So whatever my blog right there, right? This is not deployed into RBU tag. This is a git.com. See?
Yeah, GitHub.
This is my subdomain RBU tag. This is the name just, but I deployed into Git.io. This is the Git domain Git.io.
Okay.
So directly through Git also you can launch your website, but you will see Git.io name there. So if you want to, instead of showing this, if you want to put your own .com, www.abc.com, that also you can do. In the GoDaddy, right? You have host redirection or host, rendering.
Yeah, rendering
to apply, so that automatically, right? When you apply www.your.com or .in, automatically it will load your content. The same.
Okay, that one also we can deploy in GitHub.
Yeah.
Really?
No, that's what I said, right?
Yeah.
What about this? The same thing I did. It is there in Git. For this one, we have Git link also. Let's see. Otherwise, inspect it. I believe it will show in the network. Refresh it. Is it showing any URL? No. It is not telling.
Yeah,
What
please
is
remove
the
that
source?
video in this.
Yeah. What video?
Actually, in that inspect tab, right? In networks, you typed video, so that's why no URLs are showing there. Yeah, open that network tab.
Acha.
Yeah, here video is
Got it. Now?
Okay, still
not showing, right? Yeah, it's okay. I know, right? I know my GitHub. I can show you.
Yeah. So please share that tool.
Okay,
name.
we'll see this. Okay, it's a big thing. Later we can discuss. I'll
sure.
Yeah, that's why I named it. I want to make you. What is the name? Is it here? Yeah, build your own business.
Yeah.
From this session, you can able to build. I would make everyone like a small entrepreneur. So you don't worry. You will get the complete knowledge. Technical knowledge you will get and non-technical as well.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So that's all, guys. What finally I recommend
Front
is
end here, Angular only, right, sir?
we can use Angular, whatever it is. Angular, React.
Sir, Angular will be
HTML.
better, sir. Angular will be better.
See, we should not make things complicated. We can
Okay.
do in Angular also. The same use cases we can do it in Angular and React also. What I would say is finally we should not complicate anything. If we
Okay.
complicate it, the meal will become not tasty.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
So actually, after 2 months, I will having 3 years experience. So, in 3 experience on Java. So, is it helpful for me?
Yes, you can climb. I would say everybody, right? So I'll share some projects also if you want to put it in resume. So you can climb up to 3-4 years experience. You can climb up to
And
3-4 years.
how many days the video will be accessible for us, sir?
Lifetime.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So what I was saying is register for it and recommend your friends also. I don't know whether again I can able to plan for this session or not. I would recommend if anybody you have, right, recommend them to join the session. We can really enjoy the session. Okay. We'll have more, like an interactive session here. I will take the participation of everybody here. So as a team, we will work. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
No questions. Yeah. Till then, good day. Bye.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Bye.